Hey guys, welcome back to the den. It's good to see you. If you're new here, you're very welcome, and it is great to see you. I'm going to have a Proraso white shave today, and you can see I'm putting on my Proraso white pre-shave. We'll get this on and I can tell you about today's shave while it's just sitting on my skin, and the warmth of my skin releases the oils from the cream. So today, could this be the new ever ready Streamline? Well, of course it isn't. It is a combination of my Blackland Vector handle with the Blackland Sabre head, but it does look a little bit reminiscent of the original ever ready Streamline, and I was just playing around with this in the week, and I really like it. It's got a really nice balance. It is a lighter razor than the Blackland Sabre, and of course a little bit heavier than the Vector, but I think this combination of handle and head are indeed superb. And I've got a carbon steel single-edged blade in there on its second shave, so we'll look forward to that today. I'm going to be using my Byron Shaving Company Lather Master shaving bowl, and I've been using it incorrectly the last time I used this bowl, and I actually read the instructions that came with it, so today we'll be using it properly and making a lather in about a minute. I'm going to be shaving today with my little Frank Shaving G4 synthetic knot. Very nice indeed. So we'll get that damp, squeeze it and shake it. And I've got my Proraso white in here with just 2 spoons of water. I've been using my Byron Shaving Company spoon. So I've got the 2 tablespoons, 2 spoons of water on the soap. And I'm just going to work that around. You can see immediately it's gone a little bit bubbly. We're just going to work that around and get rid of those larger bubbles until we get a little bit of a sort of cream in the bowl. Been playing around with this. Of course it works very well with Proraso white shaving soap, which is a very soft soap, but I used it in the week with my Southern Witchcrafts soap, and boy, I had a raging success with that. Absolutely beautiful lather I got, and it was so shiny, it was quite unbelievable. So there we go. I'll hold the brush up rather than the bowl, and the bowl tends to throw the camera out, as you know, with all that white. But there we are, there's the brush, and the idea is now is to press the brush down into the bowl, into that nodule at the bottom of the bowl, and work that for about 30 seconds. And I'm going to do that now. And already we've only gone about 10 seconds, and you can see I've got absolutely tons of lather in the brush. I'm going to add a drop more water to that, work that around, and I'll just do that again with the brush. I don't think this is even 30 seconds, but already you can see I've got a really good amount of lather. Now all I'm going to do now is take the soap from around the bowl, and I'm just going to work that and get rid of some of those air bubbles that are sitting in the soap. Been playing around with this and I've found that it puts a lot of soap into the brush, and you can either take that, put that straight on your face and add a drop of water to your face if you need to, or you can add a drop of water to your bowl. And as I said, I've got a really slick soap. Beautiful shiny lather the other day with the Southern Witchcrafts. But there we go, that's plenty of soap, and what's that, about a minute or so? So no need to muck about for ages making a lather, as I usually do. So we'll get this on my face. Still experimenting a little bit with this as to how much water to put in, but I think you'll agree it seems to work very well indeed. And I've kind of discovered a completely different way of bowl lathering. But the Lather Master bowl there from Byron Shaving Company works very well, and I'm very pleased with the results I'm getting. So thank you to John for sending that over to me with a few other items that you'll see on the channel once I get used to them a bit more and once I read the instructions. Always a wise thing to do, but sometimes I don't read the instructions, and in that case I should have done. There we are, I've got a terrific lather, absolutely tremendous. And here we go with the Blackland Streamline. It's a beautiful weight, guys, really nice. I've got a level 1 head, and this just works very well indeed. It is a mild, effective shave, and the sabre comes with 2 heads, level 1 and a level 2. So Blackland rate this head, the level 1, as an efficiency of 5 out of 10. I feel that's a little unfair. But I suppose they are comparing it to their razors. And I know there are a couple of Blackland razors that are very effective. So I suppose compared to such a razor, 5 out of 10. Blade feel, 3 out of 10. And smoothness, 9 out of 10 from Blackland razors there. So it is, as I say, a very smooth razor. A little bit of blade feel, And I just felt that I was just getting the angle spot on. Just going to wipe this, guys. I've got a bit of soap on my fingers, making that a little bit slippy. There we go. I like the look of this. Very nice indeed. So I just swapped the handle over on the sabre quite by chance. I thought, hey, that looks nice. That looks a little bit like the Streamline razor. I had a shave with it and discovered that I really like it. Now the sabre is 111 grams, so this is obviously lighter. The vector handle that I've got here is 60 grams. I couldn't find the weight of the sabre head, so I can't tell you what this weighs. But I would think quite a bit less than the actual sabre itself. Perhaps Shane over at Blackland Razors might bring this out as an option. I think it looks stunning. Stainless steel. That'd be great, wouldn't it, to buy the vector handle with the sabre head. I think it's beautiful. So when I take a picture for this video, I'll take a picture of that and I'll send it to Shane. And see what he thinks. I'm sure you guys that are lucky enough to have both razors may have already have tried this. And those razors were sent over to me from my good friend Sven in Germany, who is a champion of this channel. One of many, I might add. So I'm very lucky to have this opportunity to try this. Very nice lather today with the Proraso white. I've got absolutely loads of soap in my bowl. Look, I'll just scoop it out onto the brush. There we are, absolutely. I won't put it up there, it'll drip everywhere, but tons of soap with really not much. I used about a flat spoon of soap to get a great lather today. So I hope you're doing very well out there in the world. Do you know, I'm going to put some alum on my hands. I don't know why. This is the soap on the bottom of my brush, but it's really slippy. And perhaps slickness is not something you associate with a cheap soap like Proraso, but it just goes to show you plenty of slickness on there. So I'm going to go with a 3-pass shave today, nice and gentle. I do like using a single-edged razor. As I say, I'm using this carbon blade, but when I put it in, I mistook it for one of the Persona Gem stainless blades, one of the PTFE blades. Rinsed the razor off, didn't really think about it because I knew I was going to use it in a couple of days for this video. And when I came to look at it last night, there was a bit of rust starting on the blade, so I realised it wasn't the PTFE blade from Persona Gem. And I'd accidentally picked up one of the others. It's probably a PAL blade or something like that. I can just feel, because I didn't clean it properly, it's not quite as smooth as the first time I used it. Obviously the edge of the blade has just degraded slightly, but it's certainly no problem for this shave. And it might do another one before I throw it away, but I'll certainly be more careful in the future. You know, I'm getting that's 2 passes basically, both with the grain. It's a really very nice shave already. So we'll go against the grain. I think this will be a superb shave. So as I mentioned the other week, just in case you missed it, I'll be cutting down my videos to just once a week on a Friday for a while. And I will alternate a safety razor with a straight type razor. So next Friday, in a week's time, we'll have a shave with a straight razor. And then the week after that, a shave with a double-edged safety razor. And we'll go on like that for a while. Got a lot going on at the moment. Things I need to deal with. It just gives me, well, it just makes my life a little bit easier. So there we go. We're going with that. Thank you all those that wrote for your support. Here we go, against the grain, very nice. I mean, I'm on to the 3rd pass now, against the grain. This is really smooth, 9 out of 10. I'd be tempted to give it a 10, but I suppose you've always got to leave something just in case there's a better razor around the corner. But certainly going against the grain here, no problem at all. Very nice to shave with this Sabre level 1. The level 2 that is produced by Blackland is a little more effective. and has a little bit bigger blade gap. But this for me actually is quite a reminiscent shave. It's quite reminiscent to the original Streamline, but quite similar. Very smooth and comfortable. Very easy to use. The only thing you have to watch with these single-edged razors is the angle of the blade. It's no good doing it like that, like you would a normal double-edged safety razor. Put the hat cap flat on your cheek and then just drop the handle a little bit, and that'll be pretty much the perfect angle. There might be a little bit of variation there, but and there we are, guys. 3 passes. Very, very nice indeed. So let's have a rinse. I'll just drain some water from the basin. Yeah, a very nice shave. I would say it's a little more efficient than 5 out of 10, maybe a 7. Actually, it's not quite as efficient as my Streamline. So maybe that is just a little bit more effective. Or maybe I just need a little more practice with this combination of head and handle. Nice looking combination. Now I'm going to be using Proraso white aftershave today. Very nice. What's this one? Oatmeal and green tea, I think it is. If I hold it up, you might be able to see it is just written there in Italian. Ooh, that pours out there. I've got way too much on my hand, but that will do. Well, it's a little bit stingy, so I'm obviously closer in parts than I thought. Altogether, a very nice shave indeed. Hope you're having a nice shave today, wherever you are in the world. Take care of yourselves, and in a fortnight's time, I'll be having a look at one of the razors from the Byron shaving company. I have the Rondo razor here with this rather intriguing rubber grip, and really looking forward to trying some of these razors out. So there we are. that coming up on the channel. All the best now. You guys look after yourselves. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.